People of style, for style now. We back at you for this video. Is white the new black? Is black becoming the new white? So hold on, what you mean? As black people, we begging to be a part of culture, to be a part of America so bad that we're willing to set aside all the other contradictions and false systems that they have us living by. Is white becoming a new black? Is black becoming a new white? Because as we see, maybe y'all don't see it, as I see a lot of more urban hippie type white people going off to live this more sustainable lifestyle, more of this van lifestyle, more of this RV, tiny home, living in more outdoor communities with more like-minded people. But black people, all we want to do is take the place of all the white people that are leaving out of the same system that benefits them. Let's make it make sense. So why as black people we chasing to get in position in the system, and the same white people that been in this position are leaving that position? Why the fuck do you think they are leaving and getting out of this American way of living or this American dream illusion? Because they done found out that it's not real, it's not tangible, it's not beneficial to your life's purpose. So when we have all of these different black YouTube channels and they talking about black power this and goddamn HBCU this and goddamn all the other black Negro mumbo jumbo bullshit. Lots of Tufi, you know? Yeah. No, I don't want to get up right now. Are we chasing something that doesn't want to be chased by a particular group of people? Hold on, what you mean? Of course, black people can get into certain higher upper echelon positions in this society we live in. But as we see over the last 50 years, all of those people that ain't got in an upper, higher echelon position within this society, what has it done for the black community as a whole? What it gave us more hope that we can do the same thing. So this is all black people are based on. We just based on hope, not actual tangible information, just hope. I hope I can be the next LeBron. I hope I can be the next Jordan. I hope I can be the next Jay-Z. I hope I can be the next Kanye. I hope I can be the next Barack Obama. We got everybody talking about the black woman that's becoming a supreme judge. I don't know who the fuck she is. I don't give a fuck. I don't even understand why do we even indulging in who becomes a supreme judge, as if you know people that's gonna be in a situation where they gonna have to go up against the goddamn system. Because that's only how you go to the Supreme Court, is when you're going up against the system. Not regular criminals or fucking shit. No, they have regular court, then they have federal court, then they have the Supreme Court. So what the fuck is this gonna benefit us? I didn't see it benefiting us when it was white people, as far as being a supreme judge or yeah. So I don't see how, as far as why is our attention focused on a black woman becoming a supreme judge in the Supreme Court, and all of her ideologies or things that she quote unquote stands for may not be beneficial to the black community and all this other fucking mumbo jumbo. You think this woman then gave her whole life and bent over backwards to help back black people once you get in a position like that? No. She did that shit so she can feel more empowered. And then the people the white people that's under her, they will feel more inferior. Say, how do you know this? Man, I was in the court, traffic court, when I lived in Louisville, Kentucky. You ever know? Shout out Louisville. And it was the district attorney, the prosecutor, district attorney. Okay, yeah, district attorney court, yeah. And I was supposed to be playing fines for seat belts or some stupid ass shit like this. And the lady came up with an attitude because she already feels some type of way that she over qualified so she can talk to people however the fuck she want. So you have anything you gonna put on your phone? And I'm like, yeah, I ain't really got nothing. I can put this a certain amount. She's like, oh, well, no, you got to put this certain amount. I said, well, damn, I ain't really got it like that. She's like, oh, don't worry about it. We're going to ask the judge to give you a week in jail. Bitch, over seatbelt, and because I can't pay a certain amount that you quote unquote said I should pay. But the whole point of it is the judge was black. So when the woman came and presented that her side of the case to her, as far as she wanted me to do 7-day jail time, the black woman asked me, like, oh, what's the situation? I told her my situation, and she said, well, what can you do? And I told her the same amount that I was able to give to the prosecutor. So she said, okay, we can work with it. You don't have to be so defensive and everything like that. Exactly. And made the other woman, she's like, oh, exactly, you don't have no power. You don't have no power. You trying to lock somebody up for a week in jail. What the fuck is a week? Bitches, what is a timeout? What is it, we in kindergarten? This is what I'm saying. So, and that's same thing. You don't think that black woman locked up plenty black niggas? Because she had to, because they broke the law. So it's okay when I come in there and I haven't really broken any laws. I ain't really have any criminal offenses. So you have a more fighting chance, and especially how you articulate yourself and how you present yourself. So do you have a more chance? But if you get to a Supreme Court type of setting, it's not about right or wrong. It's about what you know and what you can prove. It's about how much money you got and how much more money do you have than the next person. Supreme Court. Where you gonna take to? What's she gonna say? Take to the Supreme Court? Who taking any? We just found out. Shout out to Willie Williams. He said that Florida is trying to take Walgreens to the Supreme Court because they said they started the opioid crisis there in Florida. See how much money you gotta have to take somebody to the Supreme Court? So why all of our stool pigeon ass black people, we talking about whatever that woman name is in the Supreme Court and all this other shit that's backwards to our society as far as where we going in the future. We study looking at all this black shit. They erasing the racial profile from everybody. In the future, it won't be no black, white, or nothing like that. You either gonna be for the system or your ass is gonna be underneath the system. So while we still got time, if we let go of some of these untangible ideologies as far as black, white, and this American system, and just because certain black men that made it to a certain point, they feel more American than the rest of the black men, and then they look out. I'm not gonna say they look down. They look at the other black men and say, "See, if I can do it, you can do it too. All you gotta do is let them spank you on your ass hard enough, and then you'll eventually make it." But what are they really doing? All these black men that say they got all this money. What are they doing? None of them came together and put their resources together and bought a community. They said, where they gonna do that at? It's space. Why we ain't bought a community? Why we talk about all this black mumbo jumbo shit. Ain't nobody willing to sacrifice their position to put other people in position. And that's why I say black is becoming the new white, because white people will sacrifice their position to put other people in position. We see it all the time in illustrations of movies and shit like that, where people putting their job or their life or their career at risk to help somebody else, and it goes against what they didn't work up for their whole life. Black people won't do that. We won't do that. This is why we can continue to have these backwards ass conversations, and we ain't got nothing tangible to go from after the conversation besides more opinions and more questions. But we don't have no answers for anything. Black people, we don't have no answers. White people got all the answers. So in return, black people, we having all these conversations. We don't know no answers. So at the end of the day, guess what? We still got to believe in this system, because at the end of the day, we still got to believe in all these white people. They got all the answers. Because black people, we don't got no answers about nothing that black people ain't involved in. So if we ain't involved in technology, we're not involved in the future. We're not really involved in the systematic slavery of the population of a whole. Not black people, white people as well. We all being systematically enslaved, because once you get to a certain point in this system, you feel like you have authority over the next, so you keep the other people in line. What is black? Is black the new white? Are more and more black men that get to a certain upper echelon status in their career? Most of these black men hold Jesus dear to their heart. Most of these men hold their finances dear to their heart. Most of these men hold their reputation dear to their heart. None of these men hold nature dear to their heart. None of these men hold the environment dear to their heart. A lot of these rich black men, they don't care about the environment. They don't care about the future. They don't care about that. They care about their money, their reputation, and how other people perceive them. They're not in environmental studies. They're not in environmental awareness or global warming and awareness. They're not a part of that. So all of these black conversations that we have is just backwards. We're just running backwards, thinking we're getting somewhere, just because how fast we can run backwards. It's been real. TV style, for the style, nah, we gone.